Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about arrays of structures. Array, we all know about arrays, right? Arrays are the derived data types that actually store multiple values of similar data type under a single variable. So, what if you have to store multiple values of different data types under a single variable? So, for that we use structures. So, now let's see how it is declared and how it is used in C. So, for that I'm writing header files. After that we have to declare a structure, like for declaring a structure we have to use a struct as a keyword. And after that there should be a user defined name for a structure, let it be student. And after that the main objective of my program is to display name, age and percentage of a student. So I've got to declare three different data types in the structure. And there are character array, which is name, which consists of 20 elements, and an integer name, age, and float value, float data type, which is going to give us a percentage. So here in my structure I have used three different data types. So now we have to declare the structure. So now we have to initialize the structure. So we have to give some values to the values to the variables that we have declared inside. So for that we have to write the keyword again and the user defined name of a structure. And after that we have got to declare a variable, small variable, which assigns the values to the variables, the original variables that we have declared inside the structure. So let it be st, and which is equals to, now like the values that we have to assign to the variables inside a structure are written inside a flower bracket. So the order in which we write the things inside a flower bracket also matters. Like the first thing that we write inside is going to be assigned to the first thing that we have uh, declared inside the structure. So the first thing that we have declared inside the structure is a character array. So for that I have to give a name here. And after that it is a age, so 17, and the percentage be 98.70. So now if you observe this seventh line here, I have initialized the structure with character array, an integer, and floating value. So now the main objective is to display it. So now I'm going to start the main code and printf uh, name of the student is percentage s. We are using percentage s because the thing that we are going to print is a string rate, so we use percentage s here. And for accessing the members of a structure we use a period operator called, it's just a dot that we're going to use. And here we're going to pin the name. So st.name actually tells the compiler to go to the variable called structure, variable called st, and in which the name actually tells that the first thing that we have declared was the first thing we have assigned was Sumant, right? So Sumant was assigned to name. So this dot name tells the compiler to print the value that is assigned to the name inside the inside the structure that we have declared. And after that we are going to print the age, the age of student is percentage d. Here percentage is d because it is an integer, and it is called st dot age. Okay. So and the third thing that we're gonna print is the percentage, right? So percentage of student is percentage f because it's a float value, and st dot percentage. So now we have completed the code. Now let's see how it gives the output. So I'm going to open a compiler and I'm going to compile this arrays of structures. File, and I'm going to start see the output. So name of the student is Sumant, that is printed, and the age of the student is 17, that is also printed, and the percentage of student is 98 point, so the percentage is printed. So this is how we actually declare structure and use structure. So now we have seen how structure is declared and how it is used. So here we had not undergone any problem because we are accessing data of a single student. Like if you wanna access the data of 5 students, we could declare 5 different variables of structures. And what if we have to like access the data of 50 students? Like here we have to declare 50 variables, which makes the program much complex and long. So for that we use arrays of structures. In arrays of structures we are going to declare an array which contains structures as elements. So let's see how it is done. And yeah, here I'm going to close this terminal, and now I'm going to delete all this part. So now here I'm declaring an array of structures that contains 10 structures. Okay, now I've declared an array of structures which contains 10 structures. Now I'm going to start my main code. Here I'm going to start my main code. Now here in this main code I'm going to declare I and n as two different integers. I'm going to use n for the number of students that we're going to access, and I as an iteration thing. So let's start. Printf enter number of students. So it actually asks us how many number of students that we're going to access, and percentage d and percent n. And now printf enter the data of students. So this is what I'm going to print, and after that I'm going to start a for loop. From for loop I'm starting from I equals to 1, means student 1 I is equals to 1, and I less than or equals to n, and I plus plus. So for each and every iteration I have to print enter the details of student percentage d percentage di. So after that printf enter the name, enter the name and scanf. I'm going to store that it is a percentage, it is a string rate, so I'm going to use percentage s. I'm going to store that in st dot st of I dot name. Yeah, now I'm going to print f enter the age. Here printf enter the age, and scanf, so as it is an integer we use percentage t, and for accessing that we go to use of I dot age, and finally printf enter the percentage. Scanf, that is the float value, we got to use percentage f and ampersand st of I dot percentage. So now I've accessed the data of n number of students that I want, and now after accessing all the data of students, I want to print. I first I'll print mm, name slash t, name, age slash t, and percentage slash n. After that, I'm going to print I is equals to 1, I less than or equals to n, I plus plus. In this, I'm going to printf percentage s. The name should be printed first, so percentage s, and percentage s, percentages a backslash t, percentage d, which means age, and slash t, percentage f, which gives us the percentage. So that's it. And after that, hmm, yeah, that's it. And it prints, yeah, here st of I dot name was the first thing, and st of I dot age is the next thing, and st of I comma percentage, uh, percentage. Now printf slash n. Now I've completed the code. Now let's see how the output comes. Now first let me save this. Now we have saved it. So let's open the compiler and compile arrays of structures. And yeah, now let's say I have to access data of 4 students, and it is showing that enter the details of student 1. It would be my name, and age is like let it be 17, and the percentage let it be like 898.70, and the details of student 2 let it be Tanush, and let it be age be 18, and let the percentage be 98.7, and the details of student 3 be like Prem, the age is 18, and the percentage 98.70 again. The fourth name be Nikhil, Nikhil, and age be 18, and percentage be 98.70 again. So now if we observe, we got a table kind of thing here as an output. We have got neat output like name. Under the name, we have got 4 different names, and in the age, we have got 4 different ages, and the percentages, we have got 4 different percentages. So now this is how we use arrays of structures. Like now we have understood how to use arrays of structures, and what are the advantages of using arrays of structures. Like by using arrays of structures, you can just access many number of multiple values of different data types, like many number of, like if you wanna access hundreds of students. Like here we can just declare an array of 100 elements. So this is how we use arrays of structures. And thank you.